how God really feel about our people. If God gonna let these white crackers come into our communities and kick our people out for going to church, giving their hard-earned money and energy, then I don't want shit to do with that God. It is what it is. You call it a spade, man. If you smack my child and somebody tell you to give it to God, you gonna give it to God? I guarantee you won't. And you could be coming out the church. And 3 seconds later, a white cracker come down the street, smack your child, and you gonna forget everything that motherfucking pastor said. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, just stay on point. All right. Now it says, the spiritual world is the dream world, and the water that is in the dream world has a war going on inside of it, which is being projected to the water on the earth realm where we are at the moment. The chemtrails ain't attacking. It's what they spraying inside of the subconscious, which is the portals of your subconscious. So if there's a spiritual war going on in the water, then there's a spiritual war going on inside of you, because you are made up of water. And this is why the government is attacking the water that you are drinking, because the energy that is coming in from the moon, which controls the water, is trying to get into your melanin to raise the vibration. And once enough of this energy occupies your melanin, you will be able to see things such as lights, hearing ringing sounds, right? Seeing things in the clouds, seeing double signs. So you might get to a stop sign and see 2 stop signs. But it's telling you something. You get what I'm saying? It's telling you something. And we're going to break that down before the night is over with too. But this is all going on inside of your inner ear. Not your outer ear. This is your outer ear that you're hearing with. Your inner ear is your melanin. Because when you study the pineal gland, it looks just like an ear. That's your spiritual ear. That's your inner ear. You get what I'm saying? So the pyramids in the sun are not traveling pyramids. The sun pyramids are frequency towers that distributes information in the form of energy into the light bodies on Earth, to keep it informed of what is going on in other dimensions by way of the dream world. So you have the dream world trying to give you information to inform you what's about to happen, but they blocking your dream at night. As soon as you go to sleep, they know when you're going to sleep. They say, okay, excuse me, when 69%, 70% of black neighborhoods go to sleep, they can pick up on the frequency of the brain. They can tell how many people are asleep within that vicinity. So they say, all right, once it hit the 60% mark on a machine, let's hit the button. Because we can't have that many people going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? One of them accidentally tap into something, come back, and become homeless. And you know, they don't pay attention to the homeless. Now you got homeless people on the street growing that information for us. You know what I'm saying? Because the homeless people are the aliens. This is why they're abducting them, taking them to these secluded areas in Atlanta.
Or the war.
That's right. They're abducting them because they know that the information is coming into something that is not admired on this earth realm. We don't admire poor people. They only admire rich. So for the mere fact that you rich, you ain't a threat. Because you rich only because they made you rich. You got the currency of the cracker in your pocket. So you controlled by the damn cracker. This is why when you go into sports and the Hollywood, you can't come back home and help your community. When you sign that contract in NFL or NBA, they tell you you cannot go back. And they tell you sometimes too that you cannot be with this black woman because we checked her background record. And because she have a bad background record, this can bite you in the future. And I got money on you, so I can't allow this to happen. Get you a white woman. This is what happens when you go into Hollywood and stuff like that. If you don't follow their rules, this is what they do. Now you see Kanye West looking like a goddamn fool. He was a conscious. He walking around with blue contacts in his eyes. He got this damn cracker licking on his face and shit. Did y'all see it? He got this cracker licking on his face. You know what I mean? And he mind control. He's sitting right there in a goddamn stupid maze, and she lick his face, and he jump and start smiling. That's a goddamn clone. You dealing with clones. They got white clones in black communities right now. All of a sudden, white people in black communities. You know why? Because what they do is they clone them. And they put these diseases in these white women because they know that black men are infatuated with white women. They think they're the prize of the earth, oh stinking thing. And what they do is, you get what I'm saying? They go with these white women and they put these diseases in them. And they sleep with them. And then they go back and sleep with the black woman and give her a disease. It's just like when you put borax out for the roaches, it latches onto the leg, they take it back to the nest and kill everybody in the nest. This is how they see us. We are in a laboratory. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to question and answer for a second. I'm going to come back to this. We're going to go back to question. Matter of fact, we're going to take a break for a second. Because I got to, do some things, some personal things. So, yeah. And then we'll come right back to the Q&A. Is that fine with y'all?
Yeah.
All right. Thank y'all.